Hi guys, and welcome back. In today's video, we're going to learn about the plan flip. The plan flip is something that I do before I begin any plan reading. The first thing I like to do is get familiar with the set of drawings before I dive right in. So in today's video, that's exactly what we're going to do. Like I told you guys in the beginning, we're getting straight into the nuts and bolts of plan reading. This is not going to be a long lecture style dialogue between you and I. I want to go right into the exam and we're going to go question by question. I'm going to explain to you how I find the information, where the information is going to be found, including the detail. And I'm also going to show you guys a little example of exactly what it is I'm talking about. I remember when I first started plan reading, I didn't understand the terms discussed. So in every video, one of the things I want to do is I want to show you guys what the terms actually mean. And we're gonna do that right here on this channel. So thank you and keep watching. Okay, so let's get right into it, guys. Today's first question is how many drawings are in the list of drawings? Okay, so where do we find that information? We're on T001, that's the cover sheet. Right here is the list of drawings, detail 1. And if you count down, you actually have 21 different drawings. So this is one of the first thing you guys wanna do is actually look at the plans and make sure that you're familiar and that you have all of the drawings. This was discussed in the last video, my 5 plan reading tips. Second question, does the building have a fire sprinkler system? Well, if we look at detail 5 in the scope of work on T001, which is the cover sheet, right here it'll clearly say the building is not sprinklered. Okay, it says it right there. Another way you'll know this is if you guys go through the drawings and you actually see that there's no fire sprinkler sheet, then obviously there's no fire sprinklers, okay? The first thing I do is I literally go through all of the 21 drawings one by one and I identify and ask myself at least one quick question on every single drawing to make sure that I'm getting familiar and I know at least what the set of plans includes. I do this before I dive in and I read all of the drawings. So right now the next question is, what is the length on the north side of the property? So how do we identify what is the north side of the property? Well, right here on your survey, you're gonna see a little indicator that tells you north, south, east, and west, okay? So obviously this is the north side of the property. Right here's the answer, 205.17 feet. You have 4 corners of your property. We go to the north side of the property, which is here. And you'll see right here, you have the dimension 205.17. Next question, guys. The next sheet is the demolition plan D101. Okay, the question asks, how many door leaves will be demolished during the demolition? So here we come to sheet D101, the demolition plan. Right here, detail number 3, demolition floor plan. We can actually see I've highlighted for you guys already all of the doors to be demolished. Don't be afraid to mark up the plans, highlight, make notes, anything that you guys want to do. Don't be afraid to mark it up. This is one of the things I like to do is I always like to mark up the plans. I always like to highlight the plans. That way I'm clear and I don't get lost, okay? All right, so the doors with the dashed line, that means that they're to be demolished. They're actually right here also saying indicates existing door frame and hardware to be removed. So you'll see that the doors with the dashed line, they're gonna be removed. And then here, existing doors to remain will be solid, such as this door right here. This door is not gonna be removed, one of these exterior doors, okay? So let's go ahead and just do a quick count for you guys. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
The next day.
33, 34, 35, 36. So there are 36 doors that have to be removed. All of them have been marked here. So if we were actually doing demolition takeoff, door takeoff, this is exactly how I do it. I like to highlight, identify the doors, then I do my counts. Okay, so door number 5. Right now we're looking at the life safety plan. We're on sheet LS 101, life safety plan, and the question asks, how many primary egress are in the building? So as you can see here, let's highlight. These arrows will indicate what is a primary egress, okay? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 primary points of egress. As you can see, it's indicated by the arrow and it's on the legend on detail 4. This number here will indicate the detail, and this is your plan number, and this is your sheet title. All right, guys, next question. How many type A windows are on the outside of the building? Okay, we're on sheet A101, proposed floor plan. And as you look at the outside of the window, because they're asking you related to exterior windows, right here you have a type A. So you have 1, 2, 3, you go around the perimeter, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 exterior windows to be installed within the building. And so you identify type A and you go around the perimeter, and that's how you get your count. All right, so next question, guys. What are the wind pressures for door number 104? Okay, so we go to the sections and elevations, sheet A201, and we're looking for door number 104. So as I go through the plan and I say, okay, where is door number 104? Boom, here it is right here, door 104. Here's your pressures, positive 41.1, negative 44.7. This is on detail number 6, your north elevation. And here you identify the wind pressures on this elevation. The next question, how many type 16 mirrors are located in the women's restroom? Now we go to sheet A301, enlarged plans and elevations. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna identify the women's restroom. Here's the women's restroom right here. We go to this elevation, here's the women's restroom, and we look for number 16, type 16. What is a type 16? It's a tilt mirror, manufacturer American Specialties, model 0600, size 24 by 42. And it's asking me how many are there located in the women's restroom. Well, okay, we've obviously identified one here. When it says TYP, this is typical. So this would be 1, and they're not marking this particular mirror, but we know by visually looking at it that this is the second one. This is our second type 16 mirror. Question number 9. What size is light type F2 and what style is the light? So we're on sheet A401, the reflected ceiling plan, and we're gonna look at the reflected ceiling plan to figure out what is type F2, okay? What size is light F2 and what is the style? So as you come over here, the reflected ceiling plan legend, we're gonna look for F2, it's right there. And it says that it is a new 6-inch LED recessed downlight. What a 6-inch recessed downlight looks like, it's right here. Okay, so the answer is 6-inch recessed light fixture on sheet A401 on detail number 2, which tells you the reflected ceiling plan legend. Okay, the next question is located on sheet A801. So as I'm making my plan flip, I'm looking at every single drawing, just getting familiar. I ask myself one question about that drawing, just so I can get a little bit familiar before I dive in and actually do my takeoff and read all of the drawings. That's part of what we do here on this channel. We like to teach you guys. We like to show you, okay, if we're doing the plan flip, which is in this segment, we're gonna go through every single sheet one by one, and we're gonna identify different items on the plans. We're also gonna show you guys what each symbol, what each terminology means, okay? Next question. What is the door number for the bookstore? Okay, so what are we gonna do here? You go to the room name, and we're gonna look for the bookstore. Where's the bookstore? Here it is right here. Put a little star for you guys. I get my highlighter, I mark the bookstore. Okay, door number 107. Okay, what is the door number for the bookstore? The door number is here. Here's your door mark. You come down, and the answer is 107. That is located on detail number 2, door schedule and notes, okay, on sheet A801.